Hey cartoon fans, Scooby-Doo as a franchise has had its fair share of ups and downs. From Scrappy taking over the 80s to the Velma show making everyone hate watch to see how bad it is, Scooby-Doo as media has been in limbo ever since its last direct-to-DVD movie released in 2023. Since then, it's been nothing but bad for Scooby-Doo in media, with many cancellations of shows to greenlighting an adult cartoon show that had nothing to do with the dog himself. It's been bad for Scooby fans, so now in 2026, what's going to happen with Scooby-Doo? That's what we'll find out today. Let's begin. There are 2 confirmed shows coming in 2027 and beyond. Why so little content? Well, Warner Brothers just hates its cartoons. They've canceled their line of direct-to-DVD movies abruptly in early 2024, and then canceled a made-for-kids Scooby show in Scoob sequels and much more. Now we finally have something. Sure, it's not a lot, but it looks super promising for what's to come for Scooby and the gang. First off, we got Go-Go Mystery Machine, which was announced in 2024 and is still in production. It is produced by Warner Bros. Animation and set to premiere on Cartoon Network sometime in early 2027 at the latest. And we don't know much about this one. It's set in Japan and will have an American anime style to the animation, and is gonna be like the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, because while Shaggy and Scooby are on a food adventure in Japan, they unwittingly unleash hundreds of mythical monsters and must stop them all to help Scooby's uncle Dazuki-Doo and magical friend Izuku and gadget whiz Toshina. It's definitely gonna be a long series, and I'm hoping it's good. We have one poster of the show which shows us the style that the animation might be, and we see all the characters from the synopsis. Shaggy and Scooby hanging off the top, while our new characters are driving a truck version of the Mystery Machine, with Scooby's uncle in the middle driving away from cartoony Japanese monsters. This one is super promising, and hopefully we won't have to wait much longer on more art and even a trailer for this show. And yes, it's gonna come out! Back in 2025, there was speculation that the show was cancelled by Warner Bros., but the creator of the show assured fans that it's still happening, but we just don't have much info on it right now. But there might be a name change for the show. To what? No idea. Anyways, let's move on to the more popular subject at hand, Netflix's live-action Scooby-Doo show. Let's see what's going on. Before we get into what's going on with Scooby-Doo in live action, let's talk about Stranger Things. Yes, I didn't stutter, I'm talking about the biggest original show on Netflix that ran for 5 seasons and ended in 2025. But we're only going to be talking about the first season today, because this upcoming live action Scooby show that begins filming in April will be based on the first season of Stranger Things. Season 1 is so well rated compared to the others because of how mysterious and horror focused it is. The story of season 1 follows a group of friends, a worried mother, a police chief, and strange supernatural things. See what I did there? The main mystery is on Will, a kid from Hawkins who gets kidnapped by a creature from another dimension, all while an escaped child test subject attempts to fight her former captors. Stranger Things Season 1 was inspired by and pays homage to the classic genre films of the 80s, in particular the films of Steven Spielberg and John Carpenter, as well as the novels of Stephen King. The season received critical and audience acclaim and was praised for its directing, acting performances, title sequences, and the synth-heavy score, which is awesome. It's an adventure for Will's friends as they try to uncover what really happened to him. As they find Eleven, learn about her powers, as she helps them track down where Will is, and as they're doing all that, the older characters like Chief Policeman Hopper and Will's mother Joyce, along with the older siblings and high schoolers, find out and search for Will throughout the season in different ways. Now, this is a Scooby-Doo video, and though I really want to talk about Season 1 of Stranger Things, let me know if you want that on the channel. Reason being, it's a great mystery filler adventure that keeps you on edge throughout the whole thing. And Well, it's definitely downhill after the first season, so that's why I would only talk about season 1. Anyways, we're here for Scooby-Doo. Now, why am I talking about Stranger Things when we're trying to talk about the next Scooby-Doo show? Well, they're basing it off of Stranger Things. At least they're using the style that Stranger Things already set, as in kids investigating something supernatural, and hopefully that's all they take from the series. So let's talk about it. Sure, I made a whole video discussing what we knew about this live action show all the way back in April of last year, but if you already know about all that information, I'm not going to rehash too much, but there is a lot of new information of the new Scooby-Doo series. First off, it's going to start filming in April of 2026, which isn't that far off from this video. Sure, we don't know casting yet, except Frank Welker is going to be playing Scooby-Doo, but the biggest thing about this show that people were hyped about is when Maya Hawke, who plays Robin in Stranger Things, yes, I'm talking about Stranger Things again, she wanted a spin-off to be about her character Robin, along with Steve, Nancy, and Jonathan, and maybe a cartoon dog, to do their own mystery adventures like Scooby-Doo.
I've been trying to get them to do like a version of a spin-off where we actually play the characters from Scooby-Doo. That's like a Scooby-Doo live action, but it's us, but it's awesome. You know, it's like, it's blurry.
That sounds pretty good, doesn't it, Scoob?
And that would be awesome, but obviously that's not going to happen, as it is confirmed that even though we don't know casting yet for this new Scooby-Doo show, the lead characters are going to be around 14 to 17, and that's not going to be their ages, that's who they're looking for. So this is definitely going to be like season 1 of Stranger Things, like I was just saying. And it contrasts with the live action movie from 2002, where much of the cast were in their late 20s and even 30s in the case of Matthew Lillard. And we do have some more info about the story, because if you have seen my last video, you know it's going to be at a summer camp, Camp Ruby Spears, if you get that reference, and Shaggy and Daphne get into a mystery about a puppy who witnessed a supernatural murder. They set out to solve the case that is pulling each of them to a creepy nightmare that threatens to expose all their secrets. What does this mean? I have no clue, but this live action Scooby-Doo TV series looks to be 8 episodes and is set to premiere in 2027 as well. So hopefully we get a trailer late 2026. Now, another big thing that we have about the show that just came out is its name. What is the live action Netflix Scooby-Doo show named? It's going to be called Scooby-Doo Origins, and Josh Applebaum and Scott Rosenberg are still the showrunners of the series, which fans are not too happy about. I don't know why, but we'll just have to see what they come up with. Other than that, what do you think about these 2 upcoming Scooby-Doo shows? Would you like Warner Brothers to keep doing their direct-to-DVD movies? Do you even think these series would ever make it to DVD? I don't think so, but anyways, tell me everything you think down in the comments down below. And if you want me to do another update when we do get more information, or I should probably just wait until they come out in 2027 to actually get a full review and check out the future of Scooby-Doo. And if these shows don't do well, this might be the end of Scooby-Doo. Let's hope not. Anyways, consider subscribing to join this cartoon community, and that's it for today's video. See ya!